All right, welcome back. Well, it's already week 2, and you should have already completed reading chapters 2 and 3 and have completed the autobiography discussion posting in the forum where you told us a little bit more about yourself so other students could learn about you. It's really fun to always have that to start out with, and hopefully you guys will continue to interact throughout the course in the discussion forums and feel more comfortable doing so now that you know a little bit more about each other. Now with week 2, we have just one chapter to read, and that is so that you're prepared for the exam that will be due this coming Sunday, June 3rd, and that'll cover chapters 2, 3, and 5. So you'll need to have all of those reviewed. Also, I hope you will have a good time doing the Get Mortified assignment, which is due by the end of week 2 here on Saturday, June 2nd. It's a really fun video project that happened internationally and was a way that people started doing live performances of reading their own true, authentic adolescent diaries. And so I thought I would read a couple excerpts from one of my diaries for you as well. Okay, this is it. Diary from 7th grade. And this is a picture of me in 1993. Pretty awesome. A page out of this journal from 1993, because I kept a diary from about 6th grade on in my adolescence, says this. March 1st, Monday, 1993. Lots of sad faces. Dear Diary, today was absolutely the worst day of my entire life! Exclamation point, sad face. First, I had no mousse, bread, or chips this morning. I'm not sure what that means. Angela pushed me and made me smash my lunch and hit my head on the music stand. It hurt a lot. Then, after school, we had an assembly for magazine sales. When they called people up, I got called up. I was the first person out of 3 people to answer 3 questions correctly, so I got a choice of prizes. Bag number 1, 2, or 3. There were some different toys and candy, too. Well, I chose bag number 2. The man said that if I had guessed bag number 1 that had a tiny sugar daddy in it, I could have won $100. So everyone in the audience was saying, number 1, number 1. But I had looked at Angela, my best friend, supposedly at the time, and she said number 3. So I chose 3, and guess what? Yep, the sugar daddy was in bag number 1. Oh well. The worst part was Nick making fun of me afterwards. My crush. Sad face, and a picture of a girl crying in the corner. 2 more entries. February 15th, 1993. Dear Diary, today we started family life. We only have it for this week. Today we talked about periods and all of your reproductive organs. Mrs. Rudd is our teacher. We get to come out and miss 2 whole class periods to do family life. We watched this really corny movie today. It was about this one girl finally getting her period. It's so funny how she reacts, and her mom is really uncomfortable talking about it. So she really doesn't know what's going on. It's really funny. Well, ciao, Flora. March 16th, Tuesday. Dear Diary, today got off to a good start, and you could say, I guess, that overall I had a wonderful day. It started out by being dressed with my hair done and everything at only 7:30. Usually I don't even start my hair until 7:30. Then we had no homework in Mrs. Graff's class. Then family life was pretty okay today. We talked about pregnancy. Then in science period 7, Braden Arturo asked me out. I asked Jake what he thought I should say, and he said, Well, I think you should say no, 'cause I'm jealous. Can you believe that? Right to my face. Well, I'm pretty sure that I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. I know, underlined, how it feels when someone you really like goes out with you and doesn't even really like you. Flora. After what you read last week, you got to learn about how different theorists define adolescence. And now, here in Chapter 5 for this week, you get to move on to learning more about how the teen brain works and why adolescents' brains function a little differently than adults and certainly different than younger children. Hope you'll really enjoy it.